So, new game on Tallowmere, and I'll be doing some kind of sort of like guide stuff. I don't like the attribute that I got. The health. Oh, I didn't even get a health on kill. I got a plus to base damage. Well, okay, so it didn't save my previous character at all. We had the +1 to. Well, whatever. I guess. It doesn't save, it doesn't save. Let's take a look at my trait. Back to 1 health. Ooh, 1 health and kill and a coin find. So, good start. So, here's the basic mechanics. A real simple sliding back and forth. Raise and lower your shield with the button on the right near jump. Near the jump button. You can attack. You can attack and you can jump. Pretty simple. Room 1, there's going to be 1 enemy. Room 2, there'll be 2 enemies. But something to note here is that these Zeries, these mechanical elf fairy things, they don't get counted in. They get thrown in randomly into rooms. They don't count as part of the enemy group of that room. This guy here, the leaper, looks like a machine elf version of a rabbit. Those things, if the leaper sees you, what happens is it chases you around in a sort of psycho stabby frenzy. And there you go. Shrines will give you little upgrades, buffs. I took a swiftness buff just now. That guy, the little fat guy, explodes with a poof of stunning powder. Some sort of troll powder, but if you have your shield up, you're preserved from it. This guy is a pain in the butt. He throws a stun grenade. If you stand too close, it'll hit you in the back of the head. You gotta put up your shield to block it. The important thing with the shield is when you put it up, whatever way you're facing is the way you're going to be stuck facing until you drop the shield again. Oops. But having the shield up will protect you from a lot of stuff. Those skulls that breathe gas vapors from the wall, if they don't see you, they don't breathe on it. They breathe the gas vapor at you. Dropping the shield lets them see you. Oh, these guys. They stick their tongue out at you, and if it touches you, your only choice is to put up the shield and break it and get away. If you don't, if you try to attack or if you try to jump, it does a damage to you instead. A wand is worthwhile having for sure, but these are just real basic wands. However, I main wand usually, and I don't want to pass up the opportunity to get one early here. By, of course, selling a bunch of stuff I'm not using. Probably should have re-upped my health right then, but... So, this is sort of the game's experience points and leveling system. You collect these souls from the things you destroy. Cool, I got a health on kill buff, permanent buff. And when you collect enough of them, you get to go to a soul statue. And the soul statue will upgrade your hit points, your attack power, and then a special buff by 1 or more points. I have the everything is fire buff right now, so when I hit enemies, they're going to catch right on fire and continue to take whatever damage I hurt them for at the time they got caught on fire, which is great. Pretty sure I didn't leave anything behind, but I feel like I might have. Alright, just a shrine. Now if I hit enemies, they'll get slowed down or even completely frozen, so that's pretty cool. I just got prompted that the enemy's hit points have gone up. Their hit points and their damage have gone up. When that guy explodes with his stun cloud, his stun vapor, it'll stun any enemies nearby as well. So this is a special room. Every time you drink one of these buff vials, permanent buff vials, there are 3 of them in the room. Every time you drink one, it replenishes the stock of enemies. I think it's a smart idea to go through, take them all out, and then go through one at a time and get the potions. Here's the odd buff, and it's health regen, thank you. Hit points.
You have amassed soul group. Find a demon statue to increase your strength.
And attack power. Oh, that was a small one. Thanks a heaping lot. I'd rather have the coin find. I'd rather have the physical resistance than the health on kill, I suppose, but it's early in the game and I need those coins, so here's an axe I'm never going to use. Tempting me to go after the grenades. It's good to buy anti-stun potions early in the game because they increase in cost with every level. And you'll probably need one or two of them to get to level 50, but nice, a coin find buff. And these are interesting. Emerald daggers let you turn invisible, and if you're invisible and you get right behind an enemy and stab it, it'll zoom the camera in and you get a special stabby scene. And you also do double damage. While you're invisible, all kinds of enemies can't sense you, but you can be made visible if you get hit with certain things. So, or if you try to use a weapon or move your shield. So, and kill. 4 health on kill. 1 health on kill. Look at that. All resistances. I think I like the all resistances one actually. All resistances, mask, health on kill, mask. All resistances is very important. It equally blocks lightning, fire, acid, and physical. Ooh, sneaky. Any coins fall down here? Important to go looking for coins that splashed and fell somewhere really far away. Get those keys too. Once you start getting 2 keys in a room, it's because there's a trade guy, a store guy, a wandering merchant, and you want to go to that guy and market stuff. Sell whatever you don't need or you're not using, and buy the best stuff on the list if it fits what you're looking for. I'm usually looking for coin find, which increases how much money you're making as time goes by, as you kill things, and health regen, which makes sure you stay alive. Oh, it's a double trouble room. All the enemies that got placed, 2 of them got placed. So it's room 10, there'll be 20 enemies. Shoot. Yep. Death can happen real swift in this game, especially with lots of stun going on around you. That's why getting those stun potions early is important. I'll try another one. What kind of attribute, what kind of trait did I get right off the bat? That's always the first thing to check on. A base damage. A bunch of crit chance. Let's try again. Base damage, a little bit of crit chance. Look at that. That's being so unfair, Newgame. It's being unfair there. Health on kill. Decent crit chance, okay. Health on kill is good. I think it's good to see a couple of start outs. That way you can see things that do the same. The things that I do the same each time, those are the things that really matter. Going back to heal even though it's only 1 hit point, because death just comes at you fast. So a coin find. All resistances, that'd be nice. But melee damage, health on kill. Yeah, I want that coin find right now. Even that one little coin find is worth it. You don't want to not be able to afford the cool stuff that you'll encounter along the way. You want to be able to get it. Now, there's 2 ways to get those guys to explode. One is you just, you let them get close enough that they kind of go on auto explode. And the other is, you destroy them. You deplete their hit points. But if you do that, then what usually happens, oh nice, what usually happens is they explode right in your face, you know. So a Shrine of Wealth, I get instant coin find for a little while. Always a plus to get more coins going. I don't know what I just got out of that chest, but I need to take out some enemies and get their coins while the shrine is still active. See, those guys are, they're practically harmless if you just let them get up close and just go ahead and do their automatic tick-tock explosion. Then there you go. What I kind of want to do now is skip on a bunch of stuff and keep, because I still have that shrine active. Now I got 2 of them, but I want to use that wealth shrine power as fast as possible. I want to keep going forward and get the most coins I can out of it. Okay. Wow, a bunch of lightning resistance, nice. So now I got some serious stuff that just came out of treasure chests I didn't have time to look at. It's good to go to one of these guys to look at them instead of using the sub menus to crawl through your armor and stuff. Just go to one of these guys and look, go to sell and look at your inventory, and just be careful not to sell it unless you want to. So yeah, I'd rather have health regen than health on kill, right? One's passive, one requires work. 5 health regen versus 5 health on kill. Some extra ice 1 damage. Max health doesn't matter at all. That reduced stun duration sure does though, so. Yeah, now I've got all this health regen. After a while, you can just get rid of the axe if you're not gonna main it. I'm not gonna main it. I basically use everything but the axe and the katana. So there's that fire shrine. It'll make it so whatever I hit is gonna catch on fire and repeatedly do the same amount of damage over and over. Doing no small amount of damage apparently for this early room. And that's it, that's that room.
You have acquired the flamethrower.
Some flamethrower damage, but maybe a waste of money, something I'm going to get rid of as soon as possible, because 2 flamethrower damage is nothing. It just doesn't mean anything.
The time fluctuates.
Oh, these rooms are difficult. Oh, yeah. See, the time goes faster and slower as like a up and down kind of wave, where when it's going faster, it could be impossible to react in time to everything that's going on. Yeah, those Zeries are annoying, but they're free souls to collect. What kind of traits did I start with? Nothing really. explosion damage and physical resistance. That was a good move. Get that health regen on.
You have acquired the ice. You have amassed a soul ring. Find a demon statue to increase your strength.
Coin find. Nice. Don't go through a teleporter or through a door when you're waiting for these bubbles, because they will follow you around the level, but they won't follow you out of the level, and you'll lose them. I'm going to take a look at what my new armor was that I picked up. It was going so fast. Reduced stun or explosion? Reduced stun for sure. Coin find and axe damage. Nice. Could do a bunch of damage early on in the game. Could start going sneaky and having health regen and this knife going, but I mean, I'm not going to trade out my 1 point that I have of health regen at this point for extra ice wand damage. It's just not really worth it. I'm in a good place with this coin find and health regen, so I'm going to stick with it. Oh, did you see that? I was doing the wrong thing with that Slurpee guy. What happened? Lost points as rapidly as I could tap that fire button. I was losing health, so I always gotta watch it with those. This is fun. When you capture the flag, the level gets repopulated. Oh, nice. As many enemies as there were. So this is room 7. There were 7 enemies. When you grab that flag, it will populate 7 more enemies into the room, no matter how many are still alive in there. So it gives you double the enemies. You can go through, clear them all out, grab the flag, and then rush for the exit or whatever. Reduce stun or ice wand damage. Look at all that. Four melee and 4 health regen. No, that's alright. Be nice to afford this. How can I get another 270 coins? Sometimes it'll the store in town will be teasing like that. It's just best to ignore it. Oh, fast one. Okay, there you go. Wow, lots of shrines in this room. You don't often see 2 shrines in one room. As you see, the game mechanic is all about that line of sight. So there's the exit, or the portal back to town. While you have the flag, you can't really do anything except drop it. You can't use your shield, you can't use your weapon. Bring it back to town, give it to her. She gives you some free souls, gives you the key you need to get out. You go back in there and still get the souls from the enemies that are left behind. Nice, I guess. Yeah, I'm doing some pretty insane damage for this early in the game. Not gonna lie, those are pretty good stats on that flamethrower. So. Four health regen from a shield. Nice. See, now I don't have to feel so hard up about the 3 health regen that are on that piece of armor. I can negotiate out that armor now.
The time fluctuates here.
Here. Here's that room again.
You have acquired the grenades.
Well, I don't know how that happened. Oh, I happened to be situated just so that his stun grenade could hit me in the feet. Oh well. One more. We're gonna try one more. Don't want to make the video too long. What are we looking at? Some extra base damage this time. There's not really anything wrong with the katana. I could show you how it works. It's worth noting. It warps you to the enemy and then does the damage.
You have acquired the flamethrower.
Even through walls, it warps you right through the walls too. Hmm. 148, 156. So there's 300 there. Yep, I'll be able to afford that. I might have to buy a cheapo weapon to hold its place first.
You have acquired the emerald dagger.
Oh, I'm still short. Of course I am. Yeah. I'll try one more time. Oh well. I shouldn't have sold that axe. I should have held on to it, because you can't sell all your weapons. You're not allowed to. You have to have one weapon in your inventory. And that axe would have allowed me to sell those other 2 weapons and then buy the one, but I was going too fast. See how much slower they move when they're frosted over? That's what that frost ability does. The ice wand does it intrinsically, but you can go to a shrine and get...
You have amassed a soul group. Find a demon statue to increase your strength. You have acquired the spiked cloud. You have acquired the spiked cloud.
Yeah, the spike club lets you do a little bit of gravity resistance. You know.
You have acquired the spiked cloud.
I hate the club though. I don't like the way it messes with your hitbox a little bit. I just don't like it. Yeah, they're really trying to sell me hard on the spike club. It's not going to happen. I'd rather have all that money. Oh, going against the boss now. Great. Clown. Sometimes it's worth it to go a couple of times. He will change every time we come through the waypoint. Okay. Yeah, real funny. I don't have really any way to get the other money that I need to buy that flamethrower, whatever. This is one of the more important boss battles. It's a very complicated boss battle. I might as well show it before the end of the video. What a bad combo to be up against. There we go. Yep, he still got to me. And yes, he will do additional damage if he can back them against spikes like that. They take damage every time they touch the spikes too. Another dangerous combo. That guy can really quickly mess you up. The enemies are respawned, or the level's repopulated with enemies, I should say. That was a bad situation. Fireballs coming from everywhere, and lightning, and these guys. Alright, and level's cleared. You don't have to do that. You could just go right for the waypoint and ask this dude for a laxative. You got the laxative. Hopefully this will help Mr. Biggins. Who I am not fighting with an axe. Let's go see what there is. Wow, so much all resistance. I like it. I like it. But I need anything else. Even that. Not that.
You have acquired the ice wand.
Just a simple ice wand. Way better than the axe, especially on this boss. he sheds these claws at you, massive, like knots of claws. Oh, crud. Yeah. It's a little bit unfair. And I think he seems to have been speed buffed a little bit. But yeah, so that's the game. I suggest you check it out. Alright, have a good one.